If you are not already, I need you to get excited and stay excited, okay? Because we have passed all of our tests, okay? And let me tell you something. If you don't see it yet, I need you to sit back and look at everything that is happening in our world now. The Most High, along with the universal energies, is evicting people, okay? The people who decades ago was put in place and given the power and the opportunity and the financial wealth to help raise mankind, instead they end up allowing that to go to their head. And after some time of having that power, they may have started off doing the right thing, but they end up shifting gears and going down a different path, which started causing chaos for people around them, people in the community that looked up and admired them and looked at them as role models and things of that nature, and they ignored the divine guidance to course correct, and they continued down that path of destruction, even though they probably didn't see where it was leading to. Let me tell you something. The universe and the Most High, the universal energies in our world is evicting people, and it is clearing the way. All right. And what's beautiful about it is that we had no idea that this is what we have been prepared for all this time, that we have been chosen, we have been enlightened, we have been given the spiritual tools and the trials and tribulations and the tests and the chaotic circumstances, and having to rip the veil from over our eyes and rip the mask off to see what's happening around us. And we answered the calling, okay? And we had to release people, release things that didn't serve us. And this wasn't just for a moment. This has been probably since childhood, okay? And we trying to figure out who we are in our identity, and then we had to detach from old beliefs that we were taught, and then have to welcome in new knowledge. And I'm talking about when you welcome it in, you didn't reject it, because everybody didn't do what we're doing. The ones that passed this test, and we getting ready to move into this new place. Is ready for us, and you literally can physically see it, that the Most High is evicting people and getting them out the way. Like, it's happening in all the industries. I don't care. I don't gotta name it. In all areas, it is happening. So if you had any dreams, any ideas, or any goals that you have been working on, and you felt stagnated or wasn't working out, but you continued to push through, even when you had doubts, even when you were afraid, even when you didn't have the funds, even when people did not believe in you, even when family or people you thought were your friends would talk about you and people was trying to slander your name, you kept going. You had the faith, and the Most High in the universe was continuing to send you signs. You had divine protection, and even when you felt like you was at your wit's end and you had nothing else to give, you probably was still giving. You probably would still help the next person that was in need. Trust me, because I did. I know people that was doing it too, and you probably then cried out for help and trying to figure out why you have to go through these things. The whole time we were being tested and prepared. Everything that we went through, the trials, the tribulations, the financial debt, the relationship, I don't want to say abuse, but the relationship abuse, people walking away from us, people slandering our name, people talking about us behind closed doors, people not supporting us losing our jobs, us dealing with physical health, mental health, or whatever. Let me tell you something. 2020 was also part of the divine plan. Yes, it was. And let me tell you, that was also a test for us that we were prepared for, okay? Because we're still the ones, right? So before 2020 had taken place, right, you probably shifted your mindset. You had a calling to change your eating style, your lifestyle. You start taking better care of your mental and physical health. You changed what you were eating. You started studying, and you was drawn to this. It probably just came out of nowhere. You just probably was like trying to be like, so I had to change position. This message is so good. You probably was like drawn to either be a vegan, a vegetarian, or an alkaline plant-based diet, or any type of diet that was more healthier than what you was taught or whatever, and you were successful with it. You had all the knowledge about it and the different things when it came to the pharmaceutical world and the medical world and things that was going on behind the scenes. Even though you probably had an idea now, it was laid out in front of you, and you was able to soak up that knowledge, and you applied it to your own life first. You always applied it to your life first, and it worked. And then you probably tried to share it with with friends and family, and you might have had a few people that basically follow in the footsteps of the knowledge that you shared with them, but then you probably had a lot more other people that didn't believe in you, laughed at you and everything. Then 2020 hit and you was the leader. You were the chosen one. You were the one that had the faith, and you probably had all that, well, not probably, you had the information to give to your loved ones to help save them from that disaster that took place in 2020. You knew the foods that you needed to eat, the diet that you needed to follow, the exercises, meditation and prayer techniques, affirmations. Oh, sorry, the cat just jumped up here. And you also knew, you know what I'm saying, the herbs or whatever, and you had access to the herbs. You knew where to purchase the herbs, and you had the finances as well. The Most High, the universe, made sure that you was in position to get the finances that you needed. Okay, things were just really happening in your favor so you could help. That was actually a trial period. That was a trial period, and we passed, y'all. Let me tell you something. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, I know you feel it. It's because the Most High and the universal energies is in our face clearing, and it has been clearing out for a long time. If you just think back for the past couple of years of things that we see on TV or, you know, just in the media and things, a lot of time it do be BS, but not all the times it does have stuff that's happening. People that was doing stuff in the dark, that I don't know why people be thinking stuff that they be saying behind the closed doors don't get seen. It may not be seen to the person in the physical, but you have to understand that spiritual realm, that non-physical realm, it does exist. So what you think you getting away with, you're not. This is why having integrity, morals, and ethics is important, because integrity is basically doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Because the thing about it is that the Most High is always watching. Okay, so we moving, y'all bags packed, y'all ready? Okay, and let me tell you something. The whole purpose of the tribulations and the trials and the darkness and the path that we have been on for all of this time that we felt was never ending, okay, these tests that we've had to undergo and that we passed, it literally was preparation. I know that's probably redundant, but it was preparation. The Most High had to make sure that once we were blessed, okay, once this spiritual inheritance, once these big, huge, gigantic opportunities was handed over to us, once we go to the forefront, these the cats, y'all, once we ended up in the spotlight, okay, that we would be prepared, because those things that we had to undergo is going to triple. So it's going to be more people slandering our name. It's going to be people scheming, that's conniving, and thieves that's trying to take our spiritual inheritance away from us. But we ready for it. We're definitely prepared for it, and we're going to have a massive amount of divine protection, okay, in the spiritual realm, from the Most High, from the universes, from the universe, from our angels, our ancestors, and our spirit guides, okay, and the tools and techniques that we have been trained to use that we know definitely work here in the 3D. So y'all get excited, stay excited. We have passed all of our tests, okay, and every dream, idea, wish, hope, prayer, it didn't go unheard. We are getting everything that we always knew we were meant to have. Give me a high five. Love y'all. Bye. These cats.